Hey guys, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through an extremely powerful daily schedule that if you implement it, it's going to set you up to completely ace your entire life. And this schedule is so powerful because it's very simple. It's very easy to implement. One problem with morning schedules is that they're too difficult. And the problem is if it's too difficult, you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to be able to stay consistent. The key here with any morning routine, there's a morning routine I'm going to walk you through, and then also a night routine that I'm going to walk you through that I use myself to help myself stay in a high vibration state, to actually execute on my passion every single day. This is something I've been working on for years, and I think I've really honed it to perfection. And what's so great about this routine here is that it's something that you can make very natural, very easy and effortless. You don't have to fight yourself to wake up in the morning to struggle through this routine, but it's actually just very natural. It flows very easy, very effortlessly, and that's going to actually help you stay consistent and stay on purpose in your life. Speaking of that, I have a quick announcement. If you're someone who doesn't actually have a clear vision for your life, if you feel lost, depressed, you feel like you're not very consistent with your personal development, where you keep jumping on the bandwagon, getting off, jumping on, getting off, binging addictions, always chasing pleasure all the time, then this is a massive problem. I hope you know that. If you aren't actually clear about what you want in your life, you're basically just going to be the side character in somebody else's life. If you're not working on your own vision every single day, by default, you're going to be working on somebody else's vision, which is probably going to be a very unconscious vision, something you don't actually care about, and your whole life is just going to be lived in mediocrity, okay? So you don't want that. What I've found that helps me stay motivated for my own vision every single day is actually having a clear life purpose. So it's very important that you actually can clarify to yourself, what is that thing that I'm willing to wake up in the morning and bleed for? That I'm actually ready to die for, basically. What's that one thing I can actually commit my entire life to? That's very important because that kind of cuts out all of the bullshit in your life. The problem with having a strong life purpose is it's kind of just difficult to find it in the first place. It's very confusing. Human beings are not wired to think 10, 20 years in the future. Really, think about it. We live as hunter-gatherers. We're wired to only think 2 to 3 days in advance, a week in advance tops. So whenever I talk about having a long-term vision, this confuses people, confuse me. It's very scary to sit down, write about what's my life, all kinds of limiting beliefs, all kinds of fear, worries about money, practicality, other people judging me. So to make this process very, very easy and simple so that you can actually get a clear life purpose for yourself, I've just made a very powerful mini course that's going to take you step by step over 7 days, walking you through this process of getting an extremely crystal clear life purpose, so that you can begin living your dream life today and actually stay consistent with it. Right? So if you want to check that out, click the first link in the pinned comment below, and let's begin. What is the daily schedule that I've discovered for myself that I've been using every single day that actually helps me stay consistent and execute daily on becoming the best version of myself and sharing my passion with the world? All right. So first of all, I just want to say this is not something that you need to copy step by step. You can definitely model this. This is what works for me. I've been honing it and tuning it for years now. And what I found, like I said in the beginning, is that it's not something that I have to like force myself to do, but it's very effortless and natural. And that's really the key. If you need to force yourself to do your morning routine, then the problem is that you're not going to stay consistent. You're going to fall off the bandwagon, you're going to burn out, and then you're going to be right back where you started. Okay, so first of all, the morning routine really starts the night before, but we're going to get to that at the end because this schedule goes all the way throughout the day, even into the night. Okay, so the first step of the day is that you wake up. Okay, you wake up. First thing you do before checking your phone, in fact, you should not have your phone around you. Your phone should be off in a drawer. The first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is to review your goals and your vision. So if you don't have a piece of paper that's basically lying beside your bed, waiting to be reviewed with your highest vision, your goals that you have for yourself, your yearly goals, your strengths, your commitments, your ideal version of yourself, that's something that I teach you how to create in that course that I told you about before. But basically, you just want to review your goals first thing in the morning, review the kind of reality that you want to create for yourself. Because the problem is that if you check your phone first thing in the morning, you're getting sucked into Instagram. You're now in a reactive state of mind where you're reacting to what the government said about the, I don't want to say the word because then there's going to be an information thing, but the pandemic, what the government said about that. You're going to be reacting to what Becky posted on Instagram. She posted a new bikini pic. You're going to be first thing in the morning, you're going to be reacting to the world. And that's not a creative mindset. It's a reactive mindset. Now you're wiring your mind. First thing in the morning, your mind is very impressionable. Your subconscious mind is extremely impressionable within the first 5 to 10 minutes of the day. You're coming right out of sleep. So basically, whatever information you absorb first thing in the morning, that's going to wire your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of the results that you get in your life. So if I were you, I would be extremely, extremely careful about what you do first thing in the morning and last thing before you go to bed at night. You want to be wiring your subconscious mind by reviewing your goals, your mission statement. All right. So for 10 minutes, you not for 10 minutes, but you wake up basically. I know you're tired in the morning. Reach over, just take 2 or 3 minutes just to go over your goals. It doesn't have to be a whole ordeal. 20 minutes you're there reviewing your goals. No, it's made to be very simple, effortless, natural. If you want to sum up this whole video, make it natural for you. Okay? Don't make it a big deal. Don't make it a whole ordeal. We're like, oh my God, my morning routine's so important. Because when something is very, very important, that actually creates a lot of resistance around that, and that causes self-sabotage. So just make it very easy, effortless. 1 to 2 minutes, review your goals, no big deal, okay? Think about what you want to create in your life, no big deal. And now think about, okay, today I'm going to embody this version of myself. This version of myself who is achieving my goals, I'm going to embody this version. And if you're not clear about that, then I already told you how to get clear about that. Next, so for 5 minutes, you can do this even before you get out of bed. Still haven't checked your phone. Your phone is in the drawer, okay? Get rid of that thing in the morning. You don't want to see it for at least the first hour of your day. So for 5 minutes, just set some priorities, some goals for the day. It doesn't have to be crazy, can literally take 2 or 3 minutes. Write down, what are you grateful for? Write down what you want to accomplish today. Just some priorities that, the chores you need to do. I got to do the laundry today. I got to make this thing today. I got to complete this homework assignment. Just write it down. Okay, so that you get it out. Okay, you know that that's what I'm going to do today. And then just forget about it. Okay, so that only takes about 2 minutes. It says 5 minutes here max. Now, I wanted to make a point about the timing. Guys, I got a hair in my mouth. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I wanted to make a quick point about the timings. So obviously everyone's on a different schedule. Some people start work at 9, some people start work at 7. So that's why I haven't given you an actual time here. Let's imagine that your wake up time is at 7 in the morning. Okay, just imagine 7 in the morning here, and then journaling would be 7:05, hydrating would be 7:10. So just imagine that, okay? So the reason why I haven't given you the concrete times is because this is designed to be modular. You can implement it into your life, whatever timing works for you, okay? Then for 10 minutes, you get out of bed, put some clothes on, and go drink some clean water, okay? Drink some filtered water that's preferably not from the tap. The tap water is filled with heavy metals, fluoride, lead, potentially even mercury, copper. There's a bunch of shit in the tap water. I'm sorry. I highly recommend investing in some kind of water filter that can filter heavy metals. Some of them can be very expensive, but some of them can be very cheap. For $100, $200, you can get yourself a water filter that takes out the heavy metals and actually gives you clean water to drink. It's very important that you're hydrating yourself first thing in the morning and throughout the day. But first thing in the morning, drink about 2 cups of water. Personally, I like to drink lemon water. That the lemon for me just makes the water even more hydrating. I just like the way it tastes. So you make some lemon water and also just use the bathroom. Okay, so that should only take about 10 minutes. Now, right after you're done using the bathroom, drank your lemon water. Now it's a perfect time to just do some meditation. Before you start your day, start doing things. All you had to do is just drink water, use the bathroom. Now just sit down, grab a cushion, sit down, cross your legs, close your eyes. Just meditate, focus on your breath for 10, 15 minutes. Again, it doesn't have to be a whole ordeal. You can meditate longer if you want. I like to meditate for 30 minutes in the morning. You don't have to do that. You just 10 minutes, sit down, watch your breath. The reason why this is important is because this gives you some time just to be neutral, to connect to the present, and this helps you embody a creative mindset as opposed to a reactive mindset. Because normally what we do is we react to our thoughts. What meditation helps you do is help you just to watch your thoughts neutrally so that you're not non-reactive, you have an equanimous mind, and then you actually can, from that place of inner peace, you can be more creative. Okay, so meditate 15 minutes, and then after you're done your meditation, just take 5 minutes just to plan out your day again. You might have some more thoughts in your mind. Just write out whatever you need to write out in a journal. In the morning, I always have paper and pen around me all the time. It's very necessary. You need it to get clear about what you're doing and where you're going and all the things on your mind. You need to write it down with pen and paper. Okay, very important. Plan your day for 5 minutes, and then after, what I highly recommend is doing some exercise. Okay, so wake up, review your goals, journal, hydrate yourself, meditate for a bit, plan your day for a little bit, and then exercise for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay? All of these actions will be leading into each other very naturally, and this is actually called habit stacking. So this whole time, this entire time, you're not checking your phone. Okay, for the meditation, I recommend not even setting a timer on your phone. Just sit for 10, 15 minutes. You don't need your phone. Just sit there. You can look at the clock. Okay? Because this phone, I'm telling you guys, it's a rabbit hole. You don't want it anywhere near you in the morning. Okay? So no phone in the morning. So yeah, exercise, very simple. I used to bike in the cold all the way to the gym to get an hour-long workout in. It's way too difficult, guys, first thing in the morning. Now the gyms are closed in my area, actually, so it's kind of like a synchronicity telling me you don't have to go to the gym first thing in the morning. What I've been doing that works wonders is just some body weight exercises, some push-ups, jump squats, burpees, sit-ups, and I'm doing them in a way just so that I'm in my body, so I'm stretching at the same time, I'm breathing, just doing whatever I want to do. So I'm not following like a strict schedule or a strict workout regimen. You don't need to do that. Just do some exercises that get your blood flowing, your heart pumping, and your skin sweating. Okay? That's very important just to make you feel powerful and strong. It's going to make you feel warm, and it's going to light that fire inside you physically, which is very important. Also, it's just going to make you feel healthy. Most people in the world just don't exercise enough. Take in, the day has only been going on for an hour, and already you've journaled, reviewed your goals, meditated, and exercised within the first hour, for 60 minutes of the day. You've already done all the most important habits. Okay? So congratulate yourself. After you exercise, you're already winning. See, we're setting ourselves up with the winning mindset. First thing in the morning, this is a stack. It's momentum. And it only requires a little bit of effort. 15 minutes of exercise, that's nothing. So push-ups, whatever. It's not a big deal. And yeah, so after you're done your exercise, you're going to be sweating. Great time to hop into a shower. I love taking cold showers first thing in the morning. That's why I actually started exercising at this time, because I really like cold showers, but I really don't like getting into them when my body isn't warmed up from some kind of physical exercise. So I find there's tons of physical benefits to cold showers. You can ask Wim Hof. I don't know all the science behind it. All I know is that I feel fucking amazing after I get out of a cold shower. So exercise, get that blood pumping, that everything flowing. And then once you get into the cold shower, it's going to be no problem, because your body's already all warm. It's not a big deal. Just hop in. The water doesn't have to be freezing cold, but cool water is good. If you don't want to take a cold shower, no problem. Take a warm shower. Not a big deal. And then just freshen up for 20 minutes. Brush your teeth, floss, do your stuff. Okay, you guys know. Again, not checking your phone. There's no reason to check your phone. You don't even have to listen to audiobooks, listen to YouTube videos, nothing. No reason to. Music even, not necessary. This time in the morning is your time just to be in your own energy. And I find that when I don't listen to music and other people's lectures, I actually get more creative insights, which leads us into the next point here, which is that we're going to create for 30 minutes. Okay? Guys, I know you're thinking to yourself, Adam, you just the whole morning routine, how the hell, am I going to have time to do this? Let's say you have work at 9. If you wake up at 7, you're going to have more than enough time to do this entire routine. It takes less than 2 hours. And that includes using the bathroom, showering, getting ready, eating breakfast. It includes all of that. Okay? So 2 hours before you have to leave for work is give yourself that gift. Okay? And yeah, so for first thing in the morning, before you even check your phone, after you already did your meditation, exercise, cold shower, all that stuff, you don't have to do the cold shower, it's optional. Create something that you're passionate about. Make something first thing in the morning. This is very, 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 very important. Something that I was missing out on that recently I realized is the most important thing ever. Creating something first thing in the morning wires your subconscious mind and tells your entire being who you are as a person. And remember, we don't get in life what we think, or we don't get in life what we do. We get in life who we are as a person. So by taking the daily action of doing what you're passionate about in the morning, that could be painting, that could be singing, that could be making a video, that could be writing a poem or a blog post, writing a short story, something creative. That wires your subconscious mind to tell yourself, I'm succeeding. I'm a creative person. I'm making progress. This is momentum. I'm going somewhere. Every single day, think about if you make a new song every single day, if you write a new short story every single day for 30 minutes, a new poem, a new video, a new painting, first thing in the morning every single day, that's wiring your subconscious mind, telling your higher self who you are. All right? This turns into confidence. This turns into self-esteem. All of a sudden, you're going to get a lot more synchronicities in your life. Things are going to flow a lot easier. You're going to feel more abundant. Why? Because you're winning. And winners win more. Like I said in the winner effect, winners win more. So you got to be winning in your business, your life purpose, your career, your life in general. You're winning in the morning. All you do is win. All right. So passionate work for 30 minutes. Okay. Doesn't have to be crazy, but I highly recommend if you can get into the habit of making something creative and passionate, something you like, something that's cool, that inspires you. If you can spend 30 minutes every morning making it and putting it out as a habit every morning, put something out that you made. New painting every day, new poem every day, new video every day, new writing project, put it out somehow. That, I'm telling you, is going to compound and it's going to create amazing results for you. Okay? Next, breakfast, healthy breakfast. Okay, so you did your thing, you did the whole routine. Congratulations. It only took an hour and a half and now you're on the top of the world. Congratulations. Reward yourself with a healthy breakfast. Okay, if you don't want to break your fast yet, you don't have to. Sometimes I like to not eat for the first few hours of the day. Not a big problem. But right now you can break your fast with some healthy food. Fruit, I highly recommend. Sometimes I just like to eat a couple apples. I like organic apples. Sometimes I make smoothies in the morning. All of that is great for a healthy breakfast. Okay? Now that you got your breakfast, now you can start going to work, basically. So if the whole routine started at 7, around now it'll be about 9. So around the time it's time to go to work now, so it'll be about 9. Let's say you go to work at 7, then you got to wake up at 5, basically. Or you can wake up at 6 and just condense it. Just make it shorter, a little more simple. but I do recommend the reviewing your goals, the meditation, and the passionate work. That is my highest recommendation, that if you're going to condense this routine, definitely make sure you're reviewing your goals, meditating, and doing the passionate work. Those are like the key ones. The exercise and the cold shower for me just kind of helps to supplement it. Okay, so so now it's time to go to work, basically, or to school. So get ready, tell your family goodbye, or give your wife a kiss, or whatever you do. And I recommend just putting on an audiobook. So now you can check your phone, right? Even after you create, now you can check your phone. Okay, so phew, thank God. I know you're a phone addict. So now you can finally, if you're anything like me, you're addicted to your phone, you can finally check it now. Okay? Just as a side note, guys, a side note about using your phone. Just please clean up your phone space. You shouldn't be following social media accounts that are triggering you into an unconscious state of mind. So I used to follow videos of like people playing video games, people playing Magic the Gathering. I love Magic the Gathering. Really, I love it. It's fun. But when I go on my YouTube feed and all I see is Magic the Gathering videos, or all I see is chess videos or Halo Infinite videos, that's triggering me into a low consciousness state where now all of a sudden I'm going to be craving video games when really I have no reason to crave them. Same with Instagram. If you're following sexy models on Instagram, you're going to be triggered to just like watch porn, or you're going to be sexually triggered for no reason. It's not necessary to be seeing sexy women on your phone, okay? And the same is true if you're a girl. You also shouldn't be seeing sexy women on your phone because it's just not necessary, okay? So clean up your phone, make it very stoic, very Spartan, very barren, nothing on there, okay? It's got to be boring, okay? Make your phone nice and boring, and you can use your phone now as you're driving to work just to listen to an audiobook. Okay, so if you're in the car, you're on the bus, whatever you're doing, put in some headphones, listen to your audiobook, your lecture, whatever's inspiring you, helping you grow. Maybe you're working on a business thing, you listen to a business lecture. Working on a spiritual thing, listen to a spiritual lecture. Okay? Now for 8 hours, you're at work. Okay? So when you show up to work, greet everyone with a smile. Hello, how are you? I don't care if you hate your coworkers. Be nice. Everything will flow a lot better in your life when you're smiling. You're embodying the best version of yourself. You're winning. See? You did the whole morning routine. Now you're winning. Be nice to everyone. Go the extra mile. Have good manners, help other people. Just be a good person at work, basically. And I know you guys listening to me already do this. And then at lunchtime, so I know I missed something. You guys got to pack your lunch. I recommend to make a healthy lunch, but you won't have time to do that in the morning. So that's why I recommend once per week on like a Sunday, you can do a 7-day meal plan for yourself, where I recommend making a huge pot of soup, where you just make a giant pot of soup, or you make a giant serving of vegetables or rice or just like healthy food. And then you can pack that for yourself on Sunday, so that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you already have it all packed for yourself, so that you don't have to worry about throwing together a healthy lunch. Otherwise, when you're at work, you're going to be eating shit, which is going to trigger you into becoming low vibration. It's going to hurt your stomach, and it's going to affect you negatively, which is not necessary. So yeah, have a healthy lunch, guys. Pack yourself a big lunch. Know you're going to be hungry. Bring yourself enough food, okay? I'm Italian, so my parents would pack me giant lunches, sandwiches, the huge lunch box. I'd have to put it in the refrigerator because there's just so much stuff in there. So make sure you're eating. That's my inner grandmother coming out. Guys, make sure you eat, please. Okay, so after work is done, okay, congratulations, you finish work. Time to go home. And on your drive home, just relax. Listen to some music, listen to an audiobook, chill out. Now we're after your work is done, now we're in the chill out time basically. So all successful people balance work and rest. So morning and afternoon is work, night is rest. Okay? That's the balance of life. That's the inhale and the exhale, the rising and the falling of life. Life is a wave. That's why we say everything is vibration. Vibration is a wave. What is a wave? Rising and falling of life. This is the duality. This is how life flows. Rising and falling. So in the morning, you rise, you work, you get your shit done. At night, in the evening, you relax, calm down, unwind, let go, and just get ready for the next day. So just a side note for work. If let's say you don't go to work, what if you're an entrepreneur or a business person like I am? In that case, what I recommend doing is creating time blocks. So for 90 minutes, you're gonna work on one thing with focus, right? No distractions, one thing. And then take a 15-minute break, do whatever you need to do. And then for another 90 minutes, work on something else with focus. Okay, so if you're an entrepreneur, just schedule your own time so that you have time blocks in your agenda. Okay, and stick to it as best as you can. So that's a side note if you're self-employed. All right. I just realized I didn't draw the lines on this side, guys. I missed the lines. They're kind of pretty. All right. So all of these lead into each other. After you're done work, then you just want to have dinner with your loved ones. Get home. I know you're tired from work. Make dinner, basically. That's the last thing you have to do, basically. Make dinner. Make a healthy dinner. Eat it with your loved ones. And then for the last 3 hours of the day, see, now it'll be about 6 o'clock. So you're done work at 5, right? Around 6, you're eating dinner. And then around 7, you can just start unwinding, okay? Now, it's extremely important that we choose healthy forms of unwinding. So when I say unwind, does that mean sit on the couch and drink 10 beers and watch Game of Thrones? No, that's not what it means. Nothing wrong with watching Game of Thrones, but probably something wrong with getting drunk on a weekday, so don't do that. Healthy forms of unwinding that I like personally are eating a nourishing meal with my loved ones, going for a walk outside, very important, just walking, listening to music, listening to some kind of book or some kind of content, maybe a podcast, listen to your mentors talk about something. It doesn't have to be businessy, just some beautiful art, something you like. And other ways I like to unwind, or you can do another exercise also. So in the evening after dinner, you can actually do like a second exercise that kind of keeps your energy up so that you can go into the night. Other healthy ways of unwinding would be reading a book, would be just going for a walk, hanging out with your loved ones. It's very important if you do decide to hang out with your friends at night, make sure you guys aren't like smoking weed and stuff, which is a problem. So like if you hang out with your friends and you guys are just doing like unconscious stuff together, just like eating pizza and smoking weed together, then it might not be wise to hang out with those friends because that's gonna bring you down basically at night. The key, most people, what I used to do is that at night, I used to just like go unconscious. Where it's like, okay, I did all my work, now it's time to just like, watch as much porn as I want, eat as much junk food as I want, play as much video games as I want. That's called unconscious relaxing. It's doesn't work, okay? You need to be doing conscious relaxing. So if you want to embody your highest version, you need to actually embody your highest version, meaning that this body here, this one is your highest version's body. So your highest version of yourself wouldn't unwind in an unconscious way. He or she would do it in a conscious way. So you can use those tips that I gave for conscious unwinding. Or you can watch a movie as well, an artistic, beautiful movie with a deep life lesson. You can do that. Read a book, like I said. And now we're preparing for bed. About an hour before bed, you want to turn off all white lights, all bright lights, turn them off. Okay, you don't want bright lights around because that tricks your brain into thinking that it's still daytime, and your pineal gland won't be able to produce melatonin, and that won't allow you to sleep properly. So if you want to unwind, make sure the lights are dimmed at least an hour before bed. When you're in the bathroom brushing your teeth, you don't want the white bathroom light to be on. Just leave it off and brush your teeth in the dark. It's not a huge deal. Or get a warm lamp and put in your bathroom so you can actually see. All right? So we're preparing for bed, dimming the lights. You can listen to an audiobook, music, whatever you do, just to relax. And so at night you can do another meditation before bed, and also review your goals. So now what you do is you get in bed, your room is dark. So if you have like a light source in your room, turn it off. Get yourself a sleep mask. This is the sleep mask that I wear. It's like $10 on Amazon. It's actually very comfortable. What's the brand? Mavogel? I don't know, guys, but this one's amazing. Okay, I love it. So comfy. Just put it on your eyes, right? And now I look like a conservative. I'm completely blind. No, I'm just kidding. Political jokes. I joke. But so you just want to block out the light so that you sleep better in the dark, okay? You can put on your sleep mask and then just review your goals at night, okay? So you can feel my energy getting more relaxed as I'm like moving through the day in my mind. At nighttime, just relax, take out a nice book. I recommend reading a spiritual scripture. Read something inspiring that's going to wire your subconscious mind with positive thoughts. Again, so at night, an hour before bed, no phone. Phone is off, turned off, hidden, no phone at all. Don't use it. Say, Adam, but I use my phone for my alarm. Well, that's a terrible structure if you think about it. Why would you structure your life like that? You shouldn't be using your phone for your alarm, because that means first thing in the morning you're going to see your phone, and then last thing before bed you're going to see your phone. So if you need an alarm, buy a digital alarm and use that, or a watch or something. Don't use your phone for your alarm. That's a terrible setup, okay? Think about it. And and then before you go to sleep, review your goals again, just like you did first thing in the morning. Again at night, review your goals. Read a beautiful spiritual scripture book that makes you feel abundant and full of love, and gently drift off into sleep. And if you're lying there at night, I'm someone personally, for some reason, it takes me all the time, like 45 minutes to an hour to fall asleep. I don't know why. I've been like that my entire life. My mind is super overactive. Right when my head hits the pillow, all of a sudden my mind is just like a million ideas. I think it's because when you relax at night, it allows the creative source to kind of flow easier because you're relaxed. So at night, just lie there basically in the dark and just try and meditate as you go to sleep. That's the best thing I recommend. Some people recommend visualizing or listening to affirmations before you go to sleep. I've tried those. Honestly, it doesn't work for me. It's just too much like thinking, too much importance. If you want to go to sleep in an abundant state, just meditate. Just watch your breath. Be conscious, be aware. Sadhguru says when you go to sleep, focus on your highest self, or focus on you, your true nature. Do self-inquiry. Reflect on your awareness. Put your attention on who you are, the timeless awareness. Who is watching this moment here? So you can watch your breath, then ask yourself, who's watching your breath? You know it's kind of difficult. It's self-inquiry. I've talked about it in other videos, but your awareness can't see itself, but it can almost rest in itself. And that's the key. That's where you want to get to. And in that place, just fall asleep, basically. And that's the ideal day. And then for the rest of the night, your mind is going to be wired with that state that you fell asleep in. So then when you wake up in the morning, it's very easy. Okay, you hear your alarm clock, or if you don't need an alarm clock, like on the weekend, you don't need an alarm clock. Not a big deal. And then first thing in the morning, you wake up, you review your goals again, and then the whole process starts again, and now you're wiring in a new self-identity. Okay, which is extremely important for achieving any kind of lasting success in your life. All right, Sadhguru also says, just as a side note, when you die, guys, just so you know, when you're about to die, put your attention on your highest self, on the pure witness, rest in being, and then you'll have a much more favorable reincarnation. Okay? Just as a side note, bonus tip, when you're about to die, realize your highest self, and you'll have a much more fruitful reincarnation. If you think about it, when you go to bed at night, that's a form of death. And then when you wake up in the morning, that's a form of rebirth. So what you think about before you go to sleep is what you'll experience when you wake up, and it's the same with death. It's the same thing. It's the Bardo state. Okay, we're not gonna get into metaphysics right here. This was how to structure your day so that you have the most optimal day and you can ace your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to, check out my life purpose course for getting extremely clear about your life purpose. It's going to be on sale for a short period of time, so I recommend checking it out. I put a lot of hard work into it. All of these topics go into a lot more depth, and it's very easy to follow along. Get super clear about your purpose so that you're not being pulled around by the waves of life, but you're actually clear and directed so that you can get consistent and lasting results in your life. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe if you like these kinds of videos. Leave it a like, thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.